Meanwhile, Kanye West's Oval Office meeting with President Trump last week angered many in Hollywood, including rapper T.I., who released a teaser one-minute video for his new album with the message, "Dear 45, I ain't Kanye."
I wore the jacket to go on the plane and off the plane, and it was for the people and for the left-wing media who are criticizing me, and I want to show them that I don't care. You could criticize whatever you want to say, but it will not stop me to do what I feel it's right.
What was it that compelled you to wear that at that moment? Because you were down there, you had just been with children, and then you put the jacket on.
After the visit, I put it back on because I see how media got obsessed about it.
But what's outraging many people about this video is the First Lady lookalike who is stripping in the Oval Office. In fact, the video is so racy, we can't even show you most of it.
First Lady Melania Trump is calling for a boycott of Atlanta rapper T.I. First Lady's spokesperson actually wants Americans to stop at listening to the rapper's music after T.I. tweeted a video of a woman who looked like the First Lady performing a striptease. Now, the tweet also criticized rapper Kanye West after his visit to the Oval Office last week. T.I. says he's ashamed that he was ever associated with Kanye West.
The rapper posted the video on Twitter with the message, "Dear 45, referring to the president, I ain't no Kanye, a clear reference to Kanye's wild visit to the Oval Office last week, where he expressed admiration for the president.
I love this guy right here.
The First Lady's spokesperson, Stephanie Grisham, is calling for a boycott of T.I.'s music. She also tweeted, "How is this acceptable?"
So, okay, all right, listen, you're right, it's
Can
maybe
we
inappropriate, but do you remember, everyone said there's got to be a message behind it. You don't wear that jacket with that on the back and there's no message behind it. One of it was like, maybe it was to her husband. Some people said maybe it was to the media. And now she's saying it was to the media. The White House mocked the media for focusing on it, for trying to figure out what it was. And of course, tonight, here it is. You know, the so-called fake news is real.
You heard about this? Melania Trump's team is now going after rapper T.I. for mocking the First Lady in a racy new music video. T.I. shared the video on Twitter, and it features a Melania lookalike stripping inside the Oval Office. The woman is wearing a jacket that reads, "I really don't care, do you?" Remember, the First Lady wore a jacket with those words over the summer. So let's go to Kate Bennett. She's our White House reporter who covers all things First Lady. And so with regard to this, video in the Oval Office, what is the First Lady's response?
So the First Lady's spokeswoman on Friday called the video disgusting and called for a hashtag boycott T.I. Today, I spoke to her again, the First Lady's communications director, and she even elaborated furthermore on this. Like it or not, I'm going to read what she said to me, a new statement. Like it or not, she is the First Lady and this is the White House. It's disrespectful and disgusting to portray her this way simply because of politics. These kinds of vulgar attacks only further the divisiveness and bias in our country. It needs to stop.
I could say I'm the most bullied person on the world.
You think you're the most bullied person in the world?
One of them.
Hello, everybody. Yeah.
No, it's not okay. And listen, we've seen all kinds of things thrown at this family. There's no limit to what the resistance and Hollywood will do to this family. But I really look at this in a different way and from a different perspective. I'm a political spouse, so I understand very well the kind of power that the First Ladies Club, this is the most exclusive club in the world, and it includes Mrs. Carter, Michelle Obama, Laura Bush. And I keep asking, where are they? I mean, this is the ultimate sisterhood, if you will. And and they have been silent on the treatment of Melania Trump. And it's actually shocking to me. In the case of Michelle Obama, she actually has incredible political and cultural power at her fingertips to stop this. It would take one visit to Ellen, one visit to Jimmy Fallon or Kimmel's show, or a tweet to say, knock it off, lay off the president's family, especially our first lady, and it would end, at least a lot of it. Maybe you can't control these crazy rappers, but you would be able to get a lot of the mainstream Hollywood, if you want to call it mainstream, to kind of back off at least on the family. I personally find her silence to be very passive aggressive, because she knows she has the power to end it, and I don't know why the media has never asked her why she won't do that on behalf of Melania.